Hey guys, Zach here back with a Roblox Studio tutorial. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to debug in Roblox Studio the proper way. So let's get right into it. Okay, so let's say we have a script here, and what it's supposed to do is make a countdown in our game. So if we click play, we can see that the countdown is at 20, but it doesn't change at all. So let me show you guys the first and easiest way to find if there's an error. We can go here to view and select output, and over here we can see that it says an error, that Classic Sword is not a valid member of replicated storage. So let's try to comment this out and see if it works now. As you can see, the countdown works. Now, what if in the output it doesn't show any errors? Well, I'm going to show you guys another way. Find the place where you think the script might not be working. For example, if we think that this line of code is making the script not work, try placing a print statement right before this line. So then when your game plays, if the code above it works, then it will do a print statement. But if the code above it doesn't, then it won't do the print statement because it won't get to it. So if we test it out, we can see that there was no print statement executed. And now we can copy this and keep moving up until this executes. As you can see, it doesn't. And now if we put it right here, you can see that it executed. Okay, so the next very good way to find errors in your code is to utilize breakpoints. If you hover over all these lines, you can see this little red dot, and if you click it, it becomes a breakpoint. And what a normal breakpoint does is it stops the code once the computer gets to this line. But a normal breakpoint isn't the only type of breakpoint. If we right-click this, we can click Edit Breakpoint, and there's these options. The first one is condition. So you can enter a condition that has to be met for the breakpoint to stop. So for example, if game length equals 30. Now the next option is a log message, which means whatever you put here, for example, code works, this will be shown in the output. So it's like a print statement. Now if we go to view, Roblox Studio has this very useful window called the Breakpoints window. And if we have a lot of different breakpoints that are a lot of different types, for example, here we have a conditional breakpoint. And here we can have a log breakpoint. And even if all your breakpoints are in different scripts, you can still go to this breakpoints window and you can see which script each one is in, which line each one is in, and which type of breakpoint each one is. So this is a normal, this is a conditional breakpoint, and this is a log breakpoint. And also, say all your code works, you can hover over here and click delete all breakpoints, and it'll remove every single breakpoint that is in your code. So now I'm going to show you a very helpful tool for debugging called step into, step over, and step out. So say we have a breakpoint over here, and now I want to show you something very cool. If we go to view and click watch and go back to script, we can see that this window pops up. This is the watch window, and essentially it shows you all the variables that are in your script and their values after a breakpoint. As you can see, we see the name of the variable, the scope, the value, and the data type. And then once we click play, you can see these icons step into, step over, and step out. And this is very useful because you can go through your code line by line, and using the watch tab, you can see how your variables change after each line happens. So let's put our breakpoint here and then click play. And once we step into it, we can see that the value of game length is now 31. Okay guys, that's it for today's video, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos.